No, it's pretty gross weather out there. All right, guys. I think we are live across the board. Let me just make sure our cameras are set up pretty well. This might need to go down just a little bit. I always do that the wrong way. Go up a little bit. That's probably better. That's better. Eric, can you see all right?
Yes.
Good? Cool. All right, let me just double check Instagram one more time, then we'll get cracking. Oh, we got a good crew on here. Lauren's on. Lauren, how are you doing? Oh man, Jared's on. I remember last week, Jared, you said that there was no such thing as a hard kettlebell workout. Curious if you still feel that way. So, all right, guys. Couple housekeeping items before I forget. Starting a week from today, all of the virtual classes will move to noon Pacific time here. So this whole week will be the last week at 3 o'clock, and then starting next week, we'll move it to noon, which hopefully might be a more accessible time for people working from home and want to get it on your lunch hour and that sort of thing. And then also it's, of course, going to be June by next week, if you can believe that. And so it'll be a little hotter out, and so it might be a little bit nicer to follow along with a little bit cooler temperature. It gets a little bit hotter, especially for us here in the non-air conditioned, non-insulated building. So starting a week from today, it'll move to noon. This whole week will stay at the usual 3 o'clock, and the change will start a week from today. Housekeeping item number 2, we found out that we did make it into the top 5 for the finalists of Best Gym in Portland voting with the Willamette Week. Last year, we finished second place, and we'd really like to get that top spot for this year. And so we're trying to rally some support. There's a few weeks where the voting is open, and we put a link on the Facebook students group. If you're not on that group, then send me a message or send Mira a message, and we'll send you a link directly to Willamette Week, and hopefully we'll get that number 1 spot for this year. So, all right, guys, we'll get into a little bit of some joint mobility, and then we'll get into a Jared style, nice, easy, like not even hard kettlebell workout for you guys for today. So we'll start standing up, and let's do our neck. So let's go chin to chest and then face to the ceiling 5 times. Chin to chest, face up to the ceiling. Just go at your own speed, which should not be particularly fast. And we'll again do 5. Okay, after your 5 of those, then we're going to do full neck circles. So we'll start chin to chest, do a circle one way, do 3 clockwise, 3 counterclockwise. My neck sounds even more gravelly than normal today. All right, after you're done with those, go ahead and just give your shoulders and neck a little shake off, okay? And then let's go into some shoulder rolls, okay? So we'll go 5 each direction. After 5 the first way, go ahead and switch. 5 the other way. And after you've done 5 both ways, then we'll go into our Egyptian. So start arms out at your sides, palms down, on the balls of your feet. You're going to spin to one side, turn your hands, spin to the other side, turn your hands. We'll just do a few of those. Oh, Officer Mike signed on today. Mikey, how we doing? Well rested from your simple and gentle day, I can hope. All right, we'll do a few hip circles here. So hands on your hips, keep circling one direction, and I'll call a switch. All right, switch directions. All right, and then we'll go ground-based for a few stretches here, all right? So let's go ahead and go into hands and knees position. Turn this way, might be a little bit easier for you guys to see. And then you're gonna put one leg straight out to the side and just rock back and forth, maybe about 10 times. Should be a good groin stretch. If you start to get a little more flexible, you can of course move it out a little farther. All right, let's go ahead and trade sides here. Snapping, tearing, ripping sensations are normal, I think, on these. All right. So back to the first side, and we'll just do our hip flexor stretch. So tuck your tail, kind of move forward to get that stretch right at the front of the hip. And again, you can see Adam sideways to the camera. I'm pretty straight on. So you can see how his hips are right above his knee, and he's really tucking his tailbone underneath. That's pretty important. And from my angle, you can see that my legs are in a straight line like railroad tracks. I don't have them go in different directions. All right, trade sides. All right, so back to the other knee now, and then we're gonna mix it up. This one we haven't really done too much in the class. I don't think I've done it in my classes. I don't know if the other coaches have in theirs. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be right here, and then we're gonna open your leg out to the side like this. So instead of being straight in front of you, we're gonna put it off to the side. It should look a lot like a Turkish get-up position, right? And exactly like a Turkish get-up, we're gonna put our hand on the floor. So this is like the halfway point of Turkish get-up, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take my top hand, and I'm gonna go through the space between my hand and my knee and stretch it as far as I can. Should get a big stretch in my back. And then I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna go past the vertical. And I'm gonna do a few of those back and forth. Big stretch for your back. And then go past the vertical, open up. Do one more each way, big stretch. Big stretch up. All right, so now we'll trade sides, right? Sort of like this. We call it open half kneeling. We're gonna go ahead and put our hand down on the floor, and we should look just like the halfway point of Turkish get-up. I'm gonna take my top hand, go down to the floor, reach through the space between my hand and my knee, big stretch from my back, and then big twist, go past the vertical at the top, and do maybe like just two more of those. One more. All right. Should be nice and loose and warmed up now. I like that one. My back feels good with that one. All right. So we're going to get into the lifting for today. Officer Mike, I'm glad you got a 24. You're going to need it today. Eric, what kettlebells do you have?
I have a 16, and I think I need a heavier one.
I think you need a heavier one too. So it's all right. You can just finish after we're done with class today, like 200 snatches, and then it'll balance it out. So what we're going to do today, guys, is a chain. We're going to do a chain, including some one-handed swings, cleans, military presses, and front squats. Okay, so quite a few exercises, 4 different movements in here, and we're going to follow sort of like a ladder system as far as the reps go. So I'll go first on the left hand, and then you and Coach Adam will go together on the left hand, and then I'll go right hand, and then same thing. You guys will match. You guys will go at the same time that Adam goes. So, all right. And so if you're somebody that has multiple kettlebells, then get one that's manageable for pressing with. If you're somebody that has multiple kettlebells and your name's Officer Mike, get a 24. And yeah, let's get started, guys. All right. Get a little chunk. Mike, what are you complaining about already on here? Lifting, no snatches. Nobody said no snatches, Mike. I don't think anybody said that. Jules, how are you? JD's on there. Okay, so order is going to go one-handed swing, then clean, and then military press, and then front squat. And then after the front squat, I'm going to swing again, clean again, press again, squat again, until I've finished it 3 times through. Okay? One. All right, so you guys do that with Adam. One. Two. And 3. All right, guys. Right hand side now. Same format. One. All right, your guys' turn. One. Two. And 3. All right, so we're back at lefty. We're going to hit 4 times through now. 4 times. One. 2. 4. All right, lefty for 4 to you guys. One. 2. 3. One more. Squat. And 4. All right, right hand side.
1, 2, 3,
all right, ready for 4 of you guys now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's hit 5 on the left now. That start to be fun.
1, 2, 3,
9.5. Is this last one?
yeah. 5.
Stop being able to count after a
That
while.
was fun.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1. All right, there we go. All right, guys, riding now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Those fibers, man. I don't know what's tired. I just know I'm tired. What? 2. 3. 4. Last one. And 5. All right, guys. Those 5s add up. We'll do a break for like 1 or 2 minutes, and then we're going to do it all again. Yeah, that's right, JD. That'll get the heart rate up for sure. Mikey, how we doing? You get all that with the 24? No comment?
Yes. Yeah, Mikey use 24 for now.
I think he probably just ran out to the pool when he saw there's probably going to be no snatches today. This is like a kettlebell 2.5 workout. I don't even know what that means, Mike.
Yeah, if you got heavy belts, it's hard.
All right, we'll get started in just a second here. So just a couple reminders that I know most of you have been tuning into the majority of our classes, and so this might seem fairly redundant, but I know there's a few people that are signed on right now that maybe have not done that many of them, so I'll throw it out there in hopes that it's helpful. So if you are working with a kettlebell that is pretty heavy for you to do all of this with, here's a few options. So option one, once you start running out of steam to do the military press, because that's typically the limiting factor for most people, then you can do a push press instead. You can try to use a little bit of leg drive to help do that. As another option, you can just do the reps that you feel comfortable with and then stop a little bit short on the higher reps. For example, if you can do threes, but that's the limit of what you can do, then even when Adam and I are doing 4s and 5s, you can still just do the threes. It's going to be a good one too. Anything else? No? Cool. That should be enough. Just trying to buy you another minute before we start again. So push presses or just do less reps are your alternatives. Okay. All right, so starting at 3. Here we go.
One. 2.
Oh, I forgot, if you're Eric and you only have a light bell, you can do 5 on all of them too. That's another option.
Oh,
1. Two. There you go. 3. Okay, right hand side now. 1. 2. Three. All right, righty for you guys. One. 2. Three. All right, lefty for 4 now.
One.
Squat, right?
Squat. Good. 2. It's confusing.
It does.
I don't do a lot of chains either.
Yeah.
I don't do these often. 3. Hardly. 4.
I got distracted. You guys all do enough cleans that you know. Sometimes your clean feels good. Sometimes your clean feels bad. And that one clean felt actually really good. I was like so happy with the clean. I just skipped the squat. I was so happy with how it felt in the press. Three, one more. Finish. There we go. All right, right hand side for 4 now.
One.
Two.
Four.
All right. Having fun yet, guys? Here we go. Squat. 1. 2. 3. One more. Squat. There we go. 4. All right, lefty for 5ers now.
One. 2. 3. 4. 5.
Oh, buddy. Spots. 1. 2. 3. Almost. 4. Here we go, here we go. Squat finish. And pump. All right, guys. Right hand side now.
One. 2. 3. 4.
5.
5. Yeah, can't count. Sorry, 5.
Oh, we're having fun today.
2.
All right, here we go.
1.
1. 2. 3. 4. Squat finish. And 5. Woo. All right, guys, I'm sure those shoulders are feeling it a little bit right now. So give it a minute or so. Mike's gonna bump up to his 32 kilo, and then we'll actually do another round here after a short break. JD, I like it. JD said he added rocks to an ammo can, and he's using that for his weight for today.
No. That'll work.
Resourceful. See, some people sit around and make excuses. They could have really pretty good circumstances, and they still are like, oh, well, it's like, 68 degrees, and I really need 70 degrees to warm up or whatever, or I need the door open, or whatever the case may be. JD's lifting a bunch of rocks here today, just getting in his training wherever he can. So,
You must remember the conversation I had with him, which was, don't come to me with your problems. Come to me with solutions to your problems.
That's right.
So he's coming up with a solution.
I like it. I like it.
Good job, JD.
Oh. Oh, those shoulders, feeling it though. So remember, guys, if you need to cut the reps a little bit short, then go ahead and go do that on this final round. Just one more time through it all. If you need to start push pressing, that's fine as well. If you need to go add more rocks to your ammo can or take some rocks out of your ammo can, whatever you got to do. We'll get started in just a second. All right, so we're gonna try to keep track of our reps the whole time this time. I'm gonna try to not forget my squats, and we're gonna try to make sure we know where we're at for reps here. All right, 3 times. So far, so good. Remember them all. One. Two. And 3. Okay, right hand side. One. Two. 3. All right, 3 on the right. One. 2. There we go. 3. All right, lefty for 4.
1.
2.
2, 3, 4.
All right, guys, lefty 4 for you. Three. Go. All right, right hand side now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, guys, ready for 4. Do it to it. 1. 2. 3. One more time. All right, guys, home stretch here, just 5s. Just the easy set now. Easy.
1,
2. 3. 4.
5.
All right. Here we go, guys. Lefty now. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, guys, just righty. That's it. Well, that's not it. That's just it for this part.
1, 3, 4. Jesus, that 320. It's always on the last. I'm tired. Last one.
We almost made it, guys.
When my brain starts to lose oxygen, it's a hard time counting.
All right, 5s for you guys now. 1.
2,
3, 4. There you go. Press and squat. And 5. Nice job.
Oh, Nelly.
All right, guys.
Oh.
Breathe it for a minute. We don't have a whole lot more. We do have a little bit more, though. So, dry off, get water. Oh, well, we got some good stuff, actually. JD's going to like this. I know that. If for some reason you guys don't already have a sweat towel, get one. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I bet.
Eric, how do we hold up?
Good. I do need a heavier bell, but I went up one more. So when you guys were doing 3, I was doing 4.
There you go. So do you do 6s when we did 5s?
Yep.
All right, I like to hear it. Mike, you hear that over on YouTube? Eric's doing more. More than the minimum. More than the minimum. All right, guys. I know we're cutting close on time, so even though another couple minutes of rest might be nice, life's hard sometimes. You just got to deal. So we're going to just push right through. So we're going to do those ones where we hold a one-arm plank and we do the rows. Standard format, we're going to hold for 3 seconds on each one. We'll go for 5 reps. So I'll do left arm, and then you go when Adam goes for left. And then after everyone's done left arm, then I'll hit right arm. And just a reminder, what we're trying to do is not like pull my elbow so far back that my shoulder dumps forward. I'm trying to kind of pull my elbow back and then like peel my collarbone back, like this graphic on my upper left chest. I'm trying to pull that graphic backwards is the effort here. Okay? All right, so 3 second hold on each one. Or 3 count hold or whatever.
3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good.
All right, your turn. 5 reps, left hand side. 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, right hand side.
3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good.
All right, here you go, guys. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. As you know, it's Memorial Day, pretty important American holiday today, and I thought it'd be fitting to make sure we get in one of the most American exercises out there. We're gonna get some bicep curls as our next thing. So JD, I'm glad you're tuned in. So this one's right up your alley here. So you're gonna take your sweat towel, or Adam's got a rope. Adam doesn't sweat actually, so he never has.
I didn't bring a sweat towel.
So feed your sweat towel through the handle of the kettlebell. You're going to grab it in such a way where if there were a camera in front of you, your palms would face the camera and your thumbs would face away from each other like this. Okay? And you're going to grab it with a few inches between the towel and the handle, and make sure we keep our elbows in pretty close to our ribs.
7, 8, 9, 10,
We're doing somewhere 10 to 15.
11, 12,
My towel's a lot easier to grab probably than the rope Adam has, so it's a little easier for me.
14. I just don't have big arms. 15.
I always start to do curls before class, actually, to make them look bigger on camera.
I did pull up. That kind of.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bonus reps going 12, 11, 12. All right, guys, so we just got one more time through that, and then we're done. So we'll do rows left arm, rows right arm, more curls, and then we'll call it a day.
One, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go, guys. 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side now.
3, 2, 1. Good. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right, ready to you guys now. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, guys, we'll finish off the Memorial Day workout. One more set of curls, 10 to 15 reps. Then you can go do burgers and hot dogs and whatever else is on the agenda for today.
Pie. Pie.
That's right. Good apple pie day.
Pie. Pie. Whipped cream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, those got hard at 10, but I wasn't going to let JD down. Got all 15 for you, JD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
More.
9. Come on, one more. Last one. And 10. All right, guys. We filled the sleeves up or rolled them up or whatever. We got like the Allen Iverson, one's up and one's kind of down. Good work today. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day. Yeah, the class is 3 o'clock for the rest of this week. And then starting on Monday, 1 week from today, classes move to 12 noon. Same format. And remember, if 12 noon is not always accessible for you live, not a problem, because they still archive on YouTube and they still archive on Instagram just like before. If you guys did not hear, though, Instagram has changed their settings So you can't save a live stream to the story anymore. Now it's stored on our IGTV. So it's on there, and I think it's on there like basically permanently, unless we go delete it or whatever. But if you guys miss it live, then go to YouTube or go to our Instagram stories. So make sure you go to the little stories tab and not like the main news feed or whatever. And then let's rally some support. Let's try to get that best gym in Portland. Let's get that #1 spot. We'd love to get that this year. Anything else?
Nothing.
Enjoy Memorial Day. Strong on 3. 1, 2, 3. Strong. Thanks, guys.